Did you know that as well as the 10 free plugins we have here in GarageBand, there are 17 more free audio unit extension plugins that you can add and use? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to add them, and we're going to look at the first one, the BandPass Filter. Let's go. To make sure you can access these plugins, first go to Settings. On the left, scroll down until you reach Apps. If you're on an older version of iPad OS or iOS, you may find your apps listed over here on the left. And now scroll down until you get to GarageBand, or tap on the G and hit GarageBand. And now scroll down and make sure that this is enabled. Enable Apple designed audio unit extensions. Now close your GarageBand by flicking up. Open it again, and you'll have these audio extensions available to use. More detailed instructions are in the video, linked in the description. To add one of these plugins, we tap on the mixer icon, tap on Plugins and EQ, hit the Edit button, and hit a green plus button. We now want to tap over here on Audio Unit Extensions, scroll all the way to the bottom, because this will be below any that you've downloaded or bought yourself, and tap on the first one here, the AU BandPass Filter. Now hit Done, and to access the controls, we tap on the little Apple icon. The BandPass Filter is a free plugin that allows you to set the center frequency and the bandwidth, and this is going to allow only sounds in this frequency band to be able to be heard, hence the name BandPass Filter. First, let's take a listen to this vocal without the BandPass Filter. It sounds like this.
Sometimes I sit around and wonder how it is I got here and if I'm going under.
Now let's turn the BandPass Filter back on and jump into the settings. And here with the default frequency at 5000 Hertz and the bandwidth at 600 cents, we get this frequency band here. It sounds like this.
Sometimes I sit around and wonder how it is I got here and if I'm going under.
So you get that high frequency kind of AM radio sound there. There's two options we can change here. The first is our center frequency. To change that, simply tap and drag right in the middle of this, and you can see that our little band goes. So if we wanted to say get just the low frequencies, we can drop it down here and it sounds like this. The other option we have is bandwidth, and we can change this by grabbing either of these handles and dragging to the side. We can then grab our center frequency and position that wherever we like. So if you wanted to say do a cut of both the high and the low frequencies, you can put it right there in the middle, and it will ease up at the front and then drop at the end, and we get something like this.
Sometimes I sit around and wonder how it is I got here and if I'm going under.
Or maybe you want that subtle radio or megaphone kind of effect. We can drag the bandwidth in and bring it up here so it's cutting off only the really low frequencies, and you're getting something more like this.
All the complications of my life, all the times when I couldn't reach the knife in my back.
And as you're dialing it in, you can actually move it while you play like this.
How it is I got here and if I'm going under. All the complications of my life, all the times when I couldn't reach the knife in my back.
And if you find a setting that you really like, you can save it in. So if we tap in the bottom left in the preset section, we can hit save and call this one AM radio and hit OK. And then that will be available in our presets to select on future projects. And you can, of course, use this on MIDI instruments as well. Once again, we'll hit edit, we'll hit plus, we'll come over to audio unit extensions and come down to the BandPass Filter. Yes, you have to go down a way if you got lots of plugins. Then we tap on this one and we can adjust this. So if you wanted to say just have the low end for this one, because it's competing with other things at the high end, we can drop that down there and play just the lower frequencies of this particular synth sound. Or maybe we want the opposite. We want it to be just our high frequencies. We can bring it all the way up the top here like this. So it's a handy plugin to have if you just want to do some very quick, rough and ready EQ sculpting to maybe make a little space in your projects. And yes, as mentioned, there are 17 of these audio unit extensions, and we're covering each and every one of them here on a 5-minute GarageBand tip. So make sure that you're subscribed and check out the other videos in the description. There's more than 70 videos in this series already, and it's growing all the time. Thanks for watching, happy creating, and I'll see you next time.